friends, and comrades gathered to pay their final respects to a man who dedicated his life to the freedom of this country at his early age. Ebrahim Ebrahim was not only committed to his political home, the ANC, but to his country as well, having served in the National Assembly as the Deputy Minister of International Relations and Cooperation, and being appointed as former President Jacob Zuma's parliamentary councillor. EB, as he was affectionately known, loved his movement up to his last breath.
The ANC may have faced a substantial challenge in these last elections, but EB remained a proud defender of our movement, the African National Congress. I remember when he was hospitalized just a week before the elections. He was unable to breathe because lung cancer had ravaged his lungs, and I drove him to the hospital in Pretoria to admit him. And in front of us at a robot was a car covered with ANC flags and paraphernalia. And all of a sudden, EB woke up and said, "Honk, honk, honk right now as we go past them," which I did. And there was EB. He raised his fists in a salute and he said, "Viva ANC, viva," and I've never seen comrades as happy as those that day. That was EB. He will fight and would fight for the ANC until he could breathe no more.
And a message to members of his political movement, imploring them to take a leaf out of his book.
We should emulate EB. He was a beautiful human being, a disciplined cadre of our movement. And if we did nothing but just followed on his footsteps, this movement of ours, this glorious movement, the ANC, would be a very strong movement. We need many EBs. We should turn ourselves into EBs.
Ebrahim was also known for the love he had and shared with his family.
We had so many amazing memories together, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. Now that I say goodbye to you, I want to say, Dad, I admire you for how fearless you are in everything you did and all the sacrifices you made to let the people of this great country be free. You were an outstanding revolutionary and an extraordinary father. I'm so lucky to be able to call you my dad.
Gauteng Premier David Makhura made an impassioned plea to attendees to acknowledge and cherish EB's lifelong contribution, further adding that the vision of a better ANC could be a reality in the memory of the former ANC's head of international affairs. Natasha Piri, SABC News, Johannesburg.